back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joy Opubene and I'm the CEO of Splendid Forex Academy. On today's video, I'll be telling you everything about currency pairs, currency pairing, anything you need to know about currency pairs. After this video, you would not have any reason to question any other person what are currency pairs. Now, currencies are often abbreviated for easy access and easy pairing. Now you don't want to see every currency written in full, so they obviously abbreviated them, and now the people in charge of abbreviating them are known as what? ISO. And the full meaning of ISO is what? International Standardization Organization. International Standardization Organization. Now ISO are a particular bodies in charge of what? Abbreviating what? Currencies, or giving currencies an abbreviation. Now what they normally pick in order when they are abbreviating these currencies are the name of the country. Now in Nigeria, where I stay, we have NGN. Now NG is for Nigeria, while N is the currency we use here, which is Naira. So they paired them together, they abbreviated all of them together as was NGN. Now in the United States of America, we have United States. They take away the America and then replace it with their currency, which is what? Dollar. So you have USD in abbreviation. So as in Great Britain, they take away the pound. No, they brought their currency, which is pounds, and also added it with the country, which is what? Great Britain. Paired together, you get what? GBP. Now you also have it in yen, Japanese yen. They took the JP, which is for Japan, and then added it to their currency, which is yen, as what? Japanese yen. Now ISO should be something you should go and Google, which is your own homework from this video. Go and Google it, go and check about other pairs under ISO, so you can know some of these pairs, like some of the abbreviation of this was currency pair. So you don't see CHF and start asking what is this CHF. You go and know what it stands for. Are you with me? Although CHF is an exception for this abbreviation in terms of the currency. I don't know if it's, I know F is for France, so CH would be your what? Assignment. Yes. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my book because I literally came prepared for you guys today. So what are these currency pairing? What are the things that they look out for currency pairing? Now, the first thing you should know is that currencies are paired in what? Base and quotes. Currencies are paired in what? Base and quotes. Now, don't get confused by the big name. In fact, Forex have so many big names that are not even, the things are not even that hard, but they just give it this big name. So whenever I'm saying all these things, don't get confused, just relax. I will explain everything for you. Now, what do I mean by base? Base meaning that head, the leader, the first, the number one in the pairing, what the ISO put as number one. Now the ISO I've said is what? International Standardization of Organization. So that number one in most of the pairs are known as what? The base. Are known as what? The base. Now if you wait to the end of this video, I will tell you where to go and find this in the where to check out for these things. So let's continue. Now these base are what? Known as the higher currencies. As at then, they consider them as what? The higher currencies. Now you see GBP USD. When you hear GBP USD, what comes to mind? GBP is what? The base, is the beginning, because I pronounced it first. I said it first, which is GBP USD. I did say USD GBP. If I say USD GBP, that means I'm what? Saying what? USD is the base. So whenever they pronounce it first, it means that that is the base. That's what you should know. And you can't interchange them. I can't say, oh, because, oh, I want to say my own, which is USD GBP. It's not done. You have to say it the way ISO, which are the organizations, which are standard organization for standardization, have already paired them. They say they are what? GBP and USD. Are you with me? So they have so many other currencies, and they are also divided into major currency, currencies, and cross major pairs, what major currencies, and what cross currencies, or let's say cross pairs, major pairs and cross pairs. Now, cross pairs are any pair that does not include what the USD. Any pair that does not what include the what USD. Let me confirm it very fast. So yes, cross pair is any pair that does not include what the USD. An example of a cross pair is what CAD, which is Canadian dollar, versus what the Japanese what yen. It does not include what the United States dollar. So in other words, any pair that include the United States dollar is known as what? The major pairs. Now I said pairs are divided into cross pairs and what? Major pairs. Now major pairs are any pair. What do I mean by pair? ISO have joined two currencies together, which is what paired them, that made them a pair. Now if the pairing does not include USD, is known as what? A cross pair. And I said example is what? The Canadian dollar versus what? The Japanese yen. Now let's look at the currencies that include the US dollars and what they are called. Now currencies that include the US dollars are what? GBP USD, USD CAD, which is USD Canadian dollars, AUD USD, and then what? USD CHF. Are you with me? Now these are known as what? The major currencies. We have USD JPY, Euro USD, New Zealand USD. They are known as what? The major currencies. Why? Because you can hear USD regardless of if USD is either the base or the quote. Now there are some pairs that has USD as the base, and there are some pairs that has USD as what? The quote. So long as there's USD involved, they are known as what? The major what? Currencies. And why do they call them major currencies? They are the currencies that are most traded. A lot of people are involved in this are trading these currency pairs. Now USD is one country that their currency is accepted almost everywhere. Like a lot of people like it and they want to trade it. Not accepted in terms of exchange, but it's most traded. It's one of the most traded, and so they call them their what? The major currency. So any pair that has USD involved is what? Known as what? The major currency pairs. Now we have cross currency pairs, major currency pairs. Now there are some that are called what? Exotic currency pairs. Those ones are the ones that people hardly talk about now because of what? Spread. There's something called spread in forex, which I will also be discussing in my next video. But currently I'm not talking about spread, but spread is one of the reasons why people don't what? Trade some of these exotic pairs, because the spread is like this. Let me just give you a hint. Spread is something that is the commission you pay a broker to in order to trade. I know it will go over your head now. It's okay for it to go over your head. When I'm talking about spread, you will learn a lot about it and it will not sound so big to you again. So what do I mean? Those are the reasons. That is, there is something that made people don't always, you hear other currencies, you don't hear these ones often, and most of the time these countries are always, less populated, less this and that, so, or less traded. Let's just leave it like that. They are less traded and they are known as what? Exotic pairs. Now the most traded currencies are known as what? The USD, the euro, the Japanese yen, the GBP, which is Great Britain pounds, the Australian dollar, the Canadian dollars, and what CHF, which is for Swiss francs. Now, these currencies are the what? The most traded among all of them. Now, there are rules, just the way we have rules every other place. There are rules that govern this. They say if there is euro in a pair, the euro must be the what? Base. Now, anytime you see euro in any pair, you will never hear any other currency coming before euro. These are the rules. Now, euro must be what? The first in whatever you're pairing. Whenever there's euro involved, put it as the base. Don't ever bring euro to the quote. Always leave it at the base because of the strength. I don't know why, but I'm just guessing. Peradventure, that is the reason, but I think that is why euro is always. The rules state that anytime you see Oga Euro, Chief Euro, King Euro, put it as what? The base and not the what? Quote. Now let's forge ahead. The second rule is that, but if there is no euro now, after euro, another one where they take over, there's another king, another boss. If there is no euro, then the next one that should be the base should be what? GBP, Great Britain pounds. So the first rule states that if there is euro in that pair, leave euro as the what? The base. And if there is no euro in that pair, leave GBP as what? The base. So GBP is always following euro. That is why you see there's in when you now want to pair the two of them, you can hear euro GBP. You will never hear GBP euro because the first rule is what they will use. Now, if there was no euro, that's when GBP will resume the position of the base. The first rule says that if there is euro, leave euro as the what? The base. But if there is no euro, GBP will be the what? Base. Now, if there is euro, GBP will now have to take the lead as the what? Base. As the quote. Sorry, I'm confusing you. I know. Let me go over it again. I said if the first rule states that wherever you find euro should be the what? The base. The second rule states that if there is no euro, the next one that can take over should be what? The GBP. Now, just like in a household, if the father is not around, the mother should be what? Take over. She can take over as the what? As the father. Father is the what? Head. The same vein, once the father is around, the mother will go back to being what? The quote. Are you with me? Now, that is what head and husband and wife, let's just leave it like that. Husband is the head and then wife is the what? Husband is the base and then wife is the what? Quote. So whenever you see euro should be the husband, and whenever euro is not available, which is the husband, the wife can be the what? Husband, which is the wife. Now we are talking about in this scenario, it's what? The GBP. GBP is the next rule that is the only one that can what? Take over as the what? The base whenever there is no what? Euro in that pair. Now, if none of the above is available, Australian dollar will go first. That is the third rule. If there is GBP or euro is not available, Australian dollar should go first. Let's call Australian dollar the firstborn of the father and the mother, or husband and wife. So when euro is not available, number one, euro. If there's euro, there is no other reason why any other one should be the what? The base. Number two, GBP. If there is no euro, GBP should be the base. There's no reason why you should put GBP last because you did not see euro. You did not see euro should not be a reason why GBP should now be at the quote. Once there is GBP, put it as the what? Base. And then the third rule, if there is no euro or GBP, Australian dollar should be what? The base. Australian dollar is abbreviated as what? AUD. Now, they are all now let's come to the cross currency. These are pairs that involve what? That does not involve what? The US dollars. US what? Dollars. Now, let me start by saying the exotic pairs. I did not list the exotic pairs because they are not always traded. Even me, I've never ever traded any of the exotic pairs. I don't know, because of their what spread. Now let's come to the tip I said I was going to give at the end of the day. So the tip is where to find this currency listed out, so you could go and read it on your own. Now you cannot just go online and just be searching randomly. You may not really know. The place to check it is what? IBM Knowledge Center list of IOS. You go on Google, you type in IBM, I in capital letter, B in capital letter, and M in capital letter. IBM list of what? IBM Knowledge Center list of IOS. You go and check it on Google, and then they bring out all the first search. You click on it, and then you see all the listed currencies that have been abbreviated by ISO. And I said ISO are what? International Standardization Organization. They are the ones in charge of abbreviating these currencies. Now, if you have stayed to this point of this video, I want to tell you I have a Telegram channel that I'll be leaving in the description box. You could click on it, connect with me, you could message me, and you can chat, and you would just ask me question wherever you feel you want to be a part of my mentorship class. I have a mentorship class where people learn in-depthly, and they have 24/7 access to me. Now, if you are interested, first click on the Telegram channel, join, and then you'll be able to message me there, and then we'll take it up from there. So thank you for watching. Please, I always say to subscribe. I'll be dropping other interesting video, especially about spread. You need to know about spread. So thank you. If you see me doing like this, it's because the brightness was coming down and I want to increase it. So thank you for watching. I so much love you guys. Please subscribe and have a nice day. Bye.